you just need to have the TV for Education button up here. Okay. When you click on the TV for Education button, it's going to bring up the search. Now, the beautiful part about TV for Education, we have over 170,000 educational, curriculum-specific video files and lessons over here. Okay, so we'd like you to experiment and have a look. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff as well, but we have over 170,000 as at the 1st of August 2020 educational content material. Okay, so how was this material arrived? You need to understand that. We don't put any program up here because we think, oh, let's just build our system and add volumes of content. We don't do that. Okay. Every video that you see over here on the TV for Education website for teachers to have access to, including YouTube and including lessons, and there's tens of thousands of lessons. There's the same with YouTube, tens of thousands of educational specific content. There's tens of thousands of movies and documentaries. But most importantly, recently added, these videos are videos that some teacher somewhere in Australia wants to be able to use, and maybe not the whole part of it. It might only be 2 minutes. It might only be 10 minutes. We give you the entire program. And what we do is we allow you to select out of that program the actual section that you want to use. Okay, so do we have educational specific content? Absolutely. And how many do we have? Over 170,000 as of 1st of August. And we are adding to it approximately 200 to 300 new requests every week. And if you go to the recently requested, you'll see it up here. Okay. And if you decide you wanted one of these, all you need to do is just press it. And if you wanted anything from the system, all you need to do is press the star. When you press the star, it gets added to your school's collection. So that's the first thing we do. We add it to the school's collection. When you go to the school's collection, you're going to see everything that everybody has added. But you go, we've got 100 teachers and they're all adding tens of videos every week. I'm not interested in looking their stuff. That's fine. You just click on the My Items button and that'll just bring up your items. What about if I want to search? You can search for any word or phrase and it will bring it up here. Okay. Now, don't go and put in a whole sentence or science for year 12 and we're looking for gravity and we're looking for okay, so you can go ahead and you can put in a whole bunch of words, and if you do search, what it's saying is I'm looking for a video and it must have all these particular words in it. So my recommendation is if you get no items found, just put in one word and then go add the second word. Okay, and then add the third word and then add the fourth word, and that's how you can drill down. But if you can say, but haven't you got a subject search? Absolutely. Okay, in spite of what you might think, you can search by subject. You can search science subjects, go down to science, and oh, I'm actually interested in physics. Click on physics and that will do the search for you. And search, search, search. And if you want anything from here, just go and press the button and press plus, and that's how it'll add material to your collection. Now, the thing is, let's go and do, I want gravity. Remember, you can even search by curriculum code. So I've gone and got quite specific, and I'm going to go curriculum code state of New South Wales, and we're going to actually put in what we think is the curriculum code. Okay, now that's the curriculum code you think is what it is. And if you go and do a search and you get no items found, now don't walk away and think, oh, they don't have anything on curriculum code. Not true. Absolutely not true. So all you need to do, if ever you put in a topic or a curriculum code or a massive sentence about a particular video and you don't find it because it says no items found, we do what nobody else does. We give you a My Request button. And that's for every teacher. Click on the My Request button, okay, and then go in and make a request. So just go make a request. And I want to request a particular topic. Click on the topic and go, this is for my year 11s. Put in your curriculum code, put it in your subject if it's science or history or math. Then put in your lesson aim and give us information about what you're trying to do. And go submit. And we guarantee that we will come back, not with one video, not with 2 videos. We'll come back with a list of resources for you to match everything that you tell us in this particular system. Okay, so do we provide content based on curriculum code? Not only is it a resounding yes, we'll go one better. We'll give you a list to match a specific request for a specific topic and curriculum that you want to teach. And we guarantee that you will never, as a user of TV4Education, come across a situation that we don't have that any videos on that topic. Okay, so please go ahead and experiment, put that in. What about Foxtel? So if you're a Foxtel user, okay, make sure that your IT department or you yourself bookmark the Foxtel TV guide. And what we do is we don't give it lip service and say, oh yes, we do Foxtel. When we say we do Foxtel, we mean we do Foxtel. So you can go ahead and you can scroll along here, and as long as it's educational, okay, and we're trusting in good faith that you're going to ask for educational content, okay. Now the thing is, it might be a movie, it might be a documentary, it might be a sporting article. If you're going to be using it for educational purpose, request it. We don't care what it is. Okay, and so let's say for this movie, Blades of Glory, you want that particular video and you want it because you want a certain section of it. It might only be 3 minutes. It might only be 5 minutes. It might be 3 minutes at start, 10 minutes. Whatever it is you want, you can request it. And the way you do it is you go here and you go, I want to make a request, but not a topic. I want to request a particular Foxtel program to teach a particular outcome or a topic or curriculum code. Go ahead, click on it and tell us what you want and we'll give it to you. So we do exactly the same with free-to-air TV. But unlike, instead of saying that we just do free-to-air TV, we go, no, we do better than that. We can give you absolutely anything from free-to-air TV. And don't forget, any request that you make, okay, will be then automatically given to you and put into the TV4Education database for all your other colleagues. So you benefit from their requests and they benefit from your requests. That is why we say, go ahead and request whatever it is you want. Okay, so you can search by subject, search by curriculum, can't find anything, not an issue. Go to My Request to be able to do it. Now, what about, now that I've got my items, so let's go in here, okay, and I want to have a look at what's on the system. So here it is, I've just added all those items on the system, okay, and you're looking at this video. Or your students are looking at this particular video, okay, and you say, that's my topic, that's my curriculum outcome about that video, okay. The synopsis will always come up, then disappear, and then the video will play. And of course, you can put it on pause, you can fast forward it, you can do anything you like to that system. However, this is a very, very important video, and you would like to edit a part of that video and give it to your students, or you want to put into a learning management system, or you want to give this entire video to your students. You don't want them to search for it because they will type in the wrong word and come up with items not found. So we have this share icon here. You can click on that share icon if you want to distribute it, and you must make sure that you click on who you're going to share it with. In other words, which year level. I'm going to click it year 10. Okay, once you click the year level, it will always expire on the last day of the year, and you go, no, 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 I'm going to be doing an assignment, and today is the 8th, and I don't want for them to be watching this past Sunday the 11th. So choose Sunday the 11th when you want the link to expire. After that date, it'll stop working. Now you just go and you highlight that with your mouse, go right click and go copy. Now that you've copied it, what you can do is you can go and put it into a learning management system if you want. Okay, so what you might do is you might say, you know what, I'm going to email it to my students. So you can pick the email address of all your students and say PLEAS, please watch this till Sunday for the test on Tuesday. Okay, and just go and go paste and then just go send. And what's going to happen when they get that email, they'll click on it and they'll just go, oh, I got to watch something. They'll click that link, the video will come up and it will start playing. Okay, now the beautiful part about this particular way of sharing content, okay, is that when you're in here, okay, and you share that with anyone, there are reports in the reports module that will tell you, or you can ask us, and we'll give you a report of every student that actually watched that video. And if you're not a year 10, you're not going to be able to watch it. We'll tell you who watched it, when they watched it, and how many times they watched it. And any child who doesn't appear on that list has never watched it, guaranteed. Okay, so we keep accountability into the system as well. Now, the thing is, that's a video and someone's watching it and you decide, you know what, I have to show this to my students, but the only problem is that the lesson that I have to take is in the portable or demountable classroom at the end of the football paddock, and I have dodgy internet there. They put a wireless point in there, but it's half the time it doesn't work. And if even 5 students get on board on that wireless, then I can't stream. So I would like a local copy of this. For whatever reason, if you want a local copy of anything on here except YouTube, okay, just click on I for information. Students can do this too. Click on I for information. There's the bibliography. Go all the way down to the URL, and at the end of the URL, there is a little download button. And guess what? You can click that download button and it'll ask you, where do you want to store it? And you go, oh, on my phone, I want to store it in a folder called junk, or on my PC, I want to folder called junk, or within that, I've got a one called old, and I'm going to store it there. So just click the save, and guess what? Down here, it'll start downloading. Okay, now you can download that at home, you can download in the classroom, you can download it where there is internet information available, and you will get your own local copy of it. It's MPEG 4, and you can redistribute it to your students, put into a learning management system. You can do all those things. So it's really, really easy to do that. Okay, now let's say for argument's sake, you've put in videos onto the system and they have been all tagged. Okay, so you put your name against it or an assignment name against it so that you want to give them a list of all these videos on this assignment. Now, the way it can be done, you can talk to your library staff member if you don't have the rights, but if you click on the I for information, the librarian and the library staff and the administrators will have this edit button. And they can click on that edit button. And when they click on that edit button, it'll bring up the bibliographic record for that particular individual video. And there it is. Okay. And if you click on local subjects, there's all the subjects in there. And you can say, I'll go to a blank line and I'll put in my assignment note. And my assignment note is called assignment ABC. That's what it's called. Version 2. That's what the assignment is. You can give it any name you like. When you hit enter, if that assignment name doesn't exist in the system, it'll just add it. And it'll just tell you that. You go, okay. Now that you've done that, you can also go and add another thing there. And you can go, I'm going to also tag it as science. Okay. Science doesn't exist. Tag that. Now science exists. Okay. And you can put any number of tags for all your content in there. Now, just remember to hit the save button when you finish. and then just exit out. Okay, why do we do that? Because I can go in here and I can do a search of science. Now, when I hit a search, it's going to bring up everything in my collection with science. Okay, now my collection also has books. So not only is it going to bring up all the books and documents in there, it'll also bring up all the videos that have science in it. Okay, and if you, so science is a very broad term, so you might want to just put in the assignment. So I have to go down a fair bit through all my books to eventually get to the video. But if I tag that video as science year 12 and the topic is gravity, then I could have searched for science year 12 gravity. And if I've added 10 videos or 5 videos, then only those items would come up. Now, let's say you're going to continue searching for other videos based on science year 12 gravity and tagging them. Once you create that, what you can do is you can go to the advanced search button, and in the advanced search button say, I want everything with the keyword anywhere in it that has the word science. Okay, and you can go and do a search, and here's all your items, videos on science. And you can say, I would like a link created, a URL created. So all the student has to do is click that link, and it'll only bring up any videos that have science in it. So all you do is, once you've tested that link and yes, it's working, you go external link. Okay, create an external link. It says the external link has been copied. Now what you can do is you can go into your mail, or you can go into your website, or you could go to your IT department and say, Mr. IT, I would like a button on the science homepage of the school, and type in science year 12 videos. Okay, and then I will give you the link. So just go control paste and say, that's the link that I want you to put behind that button, and then just go send. All right, and what will happen is, when you send that off to IT, or you can even send this to all your students. Okay, so when your students get that, every time they click on that, what it's going to do, it's not going to bring up the videos that we just showed you a couple of seconds ago, but every time they click on it, whether they click on it now or 2 days from now or 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years from now, it will always do a search. It will always do a search of science, and it'll bring up all the material based on whatever the search criteria was. Now, science is too broad, so you should really be putting in science space year 12, if that's how you tagged it, or science space and then assignment name, if that's how you tagged it, to bring up any videos. Now, let's say for argument's sake, you've been building this list, and you go to TV4Education tonight, tomorrow, the day after, and you look for new videos and you find new material. Why not click on the video, go into the edit area, and then add, and if you like that video and it belongs to science gravity, go and put that tag into the local subject area. And the next time a student clicks on that URL that you gave them 3 months ago, that video is also going to come up and show up for them. Okay, so it's a very, very powerful way of getting a virtual list. However, let's go back over here, and we'll turn around and say, no, I don't want to give them a virtual list, because other teachers are also adding science year 12. So I want to give them something very specific. So let's do the search of maths as an example. Okay, and I've come along and I've got some maths videos up here. And I would like to give my students a list of 6 of these videos for the term, for them to concentrate on. So instead of giving them a virtual list and all new material getting in there and being added to it, and it may not be appropriate, you want to choose this video, and this video, and this video. That's all you want. So you can create a fixed list and go list builder and go create a new list, and the new list is year 9 maths division videos. Let's give it whatever name you like and click plus to create it. When you've created it, go, I want to quickly add videos to it. So I've got maths, okay, and I've done a search. So I can go search, and it'll go and bring up all my maths videos, and I go, ooh, I want this one. So that's added to the list. And I want this one. That's added to the list. And I want this one. That's added to the list. And then you go, ooh, I can go to YouTube. So just click on YouTube and go and filter, and you'll type in maths, okay? And when you go and do a search, it'll bring up your YouTube results for maths, and you'll be able to add that to the list. You can also then go ahead and you can add um, other websites to the list as well. Okay, so there are a lot of items that you can add to that particular list. Now, the thing is, when you get that list, what do you need to do to be able to get that list to your students? Well, that's really easy. Let me refresh the screen for you, okay, and show you how to go ahead and add a share to that particular list. Now, you must make sure that you've got the list builder on there, okay? If you haven't got the list builder, talk to support, talk to your librarian and say, we want the list builder. Now, when you have a list in here and you've got that list that comes up over here, so, okay, ABC, that's the list. I'm going to save that list, okay, and you go quick add, and you can go and add material to that list, okay. If you want to be able to share that list, okay, you need to be able to, number one, have that list. So let me start from the start, okay. It's a new list, and the list name is Mike's Science, okay, and here it is, and I'm going to add that video, I'm going to add that video, I'm going to add that video, okay, and I want to share that list. Any list can be shared, so you just click the share icon. Remember, like TV4Education sharing with students, you just click share, and you just put in the email addresses of all the students you want to share it with, and then just go share. And they'll get a static list of all the individual videos that you've put onto the system, okay. And that's how you can solve. We've gone through dynamic list and we've gone to a static list. So thank you very much for getting involved with the Advanced TV4Education. And if you want to take it to the next level very, very quickly, I want that video, but I only want 2 minutes at the front and 3 minutes at the middle. So if you want to edit an individual video, simple. Play around with this one. Menu, then go Smart Classrooms and go create a lesson. Okay, and any teacher can do that. You need to have Smart Classrooms. Okay, so if you're a teacher, you've got that, give it a name, maths. Okay, and then go save that. And if you want to add a resource, just click on the resource and you can add TV4Education videos. So I will go maths, and I want that video. That's good. And let's have a look what other videos there are. And you can keep searching and searching and so that's a good one. Teenage Boss. Add that one. So there you go. You got 2 videos. Now if you want to share that, just click share and click on the link, and the link has been copied to your clipboard. Now you can share it. But the problem is, when the student clicks on the video, it's going to play. And if that video goes for 2 minutes or 22 minutes, in this case half an hour, it's going to play the entire video. And of course the students can go in there and you can say you need to go and start the video from 7 minutes and 59 seconds. So you can play that. However, there's a much better way to do that. You can edit the video. So just click on the scissors, the video will load and the editor will load, and that's the start of the edit, that's the end of the edit, and that's the name of the clip. So let's go and play that video. Let's go to roughly where we think it is. That's it. That's important. So we'll start from there. Let it play to however long the clip is. That's the clip. That's the section I want. And you go chapter 1, create the chapter. Go and get a next chapter. And I go start on my clip, end of my clip. That's the next section. And go, instead of chapter 2, I'll go watch this, please. Okay, so you can type in a name if you want to. That's it. Now I'm just going to exit out. Remember, that's the cut and that's the cut. Close. Now, if I share that video with my student and they see the play button, they will not see all this other stuff here. Okay, they'll just get the video. They'll just press play. And guess what? The video will play. It'll fast forward to wherever it is, play that section, then fast forward to the next section and play that section. Okay. Now people say, Yes, but I would like to only play one section and put in a question and answer. Well, you can. And then play the video again, cut the next section and play to the next section. Then go question and answer. Really simple, really easy. You want to add questions? Click on questions. You've got multi-choice, yes, no, find the missing word. So what you do is you put in your question here, you put in your answer here, okay? And these are all the possible answers. And you can go, that's correct, and that's correct. Or you can say, no, that's the only correct one. You just go save that question. So now what you have, you got video, question, okay? Then you can add as many questions as you like. But you go, no, this question belongs up here. So just move the question up, okay? So now you've got video, question, and you can add another question, then play the next video, or put them on different videos, okay? And when you share it, that's what will happen. However, when you go to the system and you decide, oh, all right, that's very well and good, I don't want to share it, but I want to know where's this lesson stored. So when you go to search, what we do, okay, we don't take all your hard work and your intellectual property and then go and flog them off to other schools and make money on you and make money on your hard work and make money on your school's intellectual property. Okay, what we do is we put it into your my items. Okay, if you're an administrator, it'll appear up here with all the other videos. But if you've got 7 maths teachers and you've created a lesson, guess what? The other 6 maths teachers will not necessarily have access to all the lessons that you have created unless you share it with them. You decide who you want to share it with, not just with the teachers, but even with the students, okay, and with the parents. There's the lesson, okay, and you can just click on that lesson. And what you can then do is from that lesson, you can go, I want to share it, okay, and you click the share and up it will come. So you can do it that way, all right, but it will not appear on the school's collection. First of all, you might not want to share it with other teachers because that's your work, that's what you were paid to do. And not only that, if you put it up here, there's every possibility, even if the students have a look at it, they can go ahead and start working on lessons that are incomplete, because you can go back and edit any lesson. You decide when you want to distribute it, okay? So that's the twofold benefit for you, and we guarantee nobody else will benefit from your hard work. Thank you very much for this episode of TV4Education Advanced Features and Functions.